Hello, my name is Griffin Silber. I'm here with 2960 Automation Nation. Here we're in Ann Arbor at Skyline High School. The build season for us was very rushed. Sort of in the last week before this competition, we did most of our robot and drive training. In the beginning, we were definitely a little lackluster, but I'd say we came together to pretty much have a pretty good trap bot, pretty consistent shots, aside from our last match where there might be some field fault at play. So hopefully we can have a great season today. So on day one, we immediately thought that the amp and the trap were going to be the most important because we saw that the kit bot was definitely geared towards the speaker and that most rookie teams or maybe most teams would be focusing on the speaker. So we diverted most of our time to focusing on the trap and the amp. And then when we saw that the unqualified Quokkas released their design and we were sort of getting to that parallel point with our own design, we thought, oh, this is awesome. Our mentors will finally allow us to go through with this design since they're proving that it works. There have been a few matches. Our first match, our second of the day where we had our first trap was one of the best feelings. We might have lost, but in our books, that was a win. Right now, it's really just a lot of coding because we've been very mechanically focused in the past week. We haven't had that much time to go and reiterate and change. Some things that we might need to work on are our swerve PID tuning, and just getting the drivers more time on the robot will definitely help us for next week at week 4 Troy. I've loved Legos for a long time, and finally getting to join the team my sophomore year in high school, after COVID, it was my calling. I didn't really have anything to do, and a lot of my nights were very sort of self-focused with my friends, but now that I have robotics, I'm spending time with my now family. So my parents were engineers, and I was already thinking about becoming an engineer, but now with all of my experience on the team, designing, CADing, camming, all of that, it's definitely cemented. I've been looking at a lot of the sponsors for the events, and I've been looking at some current colleges for attending. My favorite part is when you get to see your robot do what you have been trying to have it do for weeks. You spend so much time designing, programming. Having the first time where you get to see it actually in action is one of the best moments of the world.